Why God Exists, A Journey Through Science and Philosophy. The story of our universe begins with a whisper, a sudden explosion of light and matter that set the cosmos ablaze 13.8 billion years ago. From that first spark of the Big Bang, everything we know, from galaxies spinning in perfect orbits to the delicate structure of a butterfly's wing, was born. But the real mystery lies in the question, what lit that spark? In the intricate dance of the cosmos, we see the universe's rules, laws of gravity, the speed of light, forces so delicately balanced that even the slightest shift would unravel the tapestry of existence. It's a universe so precisely calibrated that it appears almost as if it were written by a steady hand. Scientists call this the fine-tuning of the universe, but many wonder if this fine-tuning is more than a cosmic coincidence. Perhaps it's the signature of a designer, a mind that crafted the blueprint of reality. And then, there's the complexity of life itself. Imagine the double helix of DNA, an information-rich molecule that holds the instructions for every living creature. It's like a library encoded in the tiniest of spirals, a language that speaks life into being. Could this intricate code have emerged by pure chance, or does it point to an intelligence behind the curtain, a mind that whispers life into existence? Yet, the case for God isn't only written in the stars and the strands of DNA. It's carved deep into the fabric of philosophy, into the questions that science alone cannot answer. Think about why there is something rather than nothing at all. If everything we know depends on something else, if every tree, every mountain, every heartbeat is contingent, there must be a source that exists independently, a bedrock that holds everything together. Philosophers call this the argument from contingency, and many see in it a glimpse of the eternal, a God who simply is, beyond time and space. And what about the moral compass that guides us, that inner voice that tells us some things are right, and others are wrong, always and everywhere? If morality is simply a human invention, why does it feel like it's written into the very fabric of reality? This is the moral argument, a belief that our sense of justice, of good and evil, reflects the character of a divine lawgiver, a God who shaped the universe not only with power but with purpose. Consciousness, too, invites us into the mystery. Science can map out the brain, showing how neurons fire and synapses connect, but it cannot fully explain why we are aware. Why do we experience love, hope, wonder, and awe? It's as if our minds are more than the sum of their parts, pointing beyond themselves to a higher mind, a creator who breathes life into thought. And then, there is that unshakable longing, that hunger for something beyond the physical, a yearning for meaning, for love that never fades, for a sense of connection with the infinite. It's a longing that no earthly pleasure can fully satisfy, like a thirst for an ocean that is just out of reach. C.S. Lewis called this the argument from desire, suggesting that just as hunger points to food and thirst to water, this deep spiritual craving points to God, the ultimate fulfillment. God's existence, then, is not merely a relic of ancient belief, it's a question that burns at the heart of our quest to understand reality. From the mathematical precision of the cosmos to the moral compass that guides our hearts, from the beauty of a sunset to the wonder of self-awareness, every thread seems to weave into a tapestry that hints at a divine weaver. To many, these signs point to a creator who is not distant but intimately intertwined with the very essence of existence, whispering through the laws of physics, the codes of life, and the longing of the human heart. Could it be that the mystery of God is not found in the lightning bolts of old myths but in the very laws of nature, the quiet order of a vast universe, and the deepest yearnings of our souls? For those who listen closely, it's a story that is still being told, written into the very fabric of reality itself.